All right, hey, this is Act 2 of the podcast. We're getting right back into it. If you missed Act 1, go back and listen to that thing. Otherwise, this isn't going to make any sense. Okay, see ya. I hope Miss Cheese is in a good spot and not beating herself up over her disability. You cannot help it. All right. Facebook and Twitch, brought to you by Irvine's Auto Repair, Grand Rapids Hybrid, and EV. They are awesome. Thank you so much. Your continued support means a ton. If I had an annoying pain in the ass award, I'd give it to Frank Fuss. After his shenanigans of, no one's called me from the sponsorship for my services. What's your problem? Next day, dude sends me an email. Yeah, I've been trying to get a hold of Frank for 3 days. I can't get him to reach out to me. I'm taking your word for it, EZ, that he's the man for a life insurance policy. And he is. So, man, that was great fun to me. To bust Frank's balls after that deal? Are you kidding me? Anyway, he's normally on top of it. If you need a life insurance policy, Frank is the guy to talk to. Go to buyinsurancehere.com. BUY insurancehere.com. There's a spot there where it says, where'd you hear about me? Please write EZ. And if you, God forbid, if there's a point in time, like if he doesn't get back to you within a day, let me know so that I can just rip him a new one. Buyinsurancehere.com. He can also help you with healthcare.gov, which appears to be in limbo. Because I think Trump wants to go up the ass of it with a wire brush. But in the meantime, it's still good to go. You'll have a grace period if that does happen. Buyinsurancehere.com for Frank Fuss. Hang on, I'm cold now. The Mario Flores Lakeshore team of Van Dyke Mortgage. Buy now, refinance later. 231-332-6505. They are the best. Get pre-approved for your mortgage today and buy your home. Before I continue on with that, Chris writes, when I used Frank, I had the same issue too. I had to have EZ reach out to him. LOL. Good guy, though, and super helpful. Yeah, like when I busted Frank's balls the most recent time, he gives me, yeah, I get 150 emails a day. And I go, and so what? Now, unacceptable. Okay? I'm not in the business of hand delivering you audience members to bang on your door for your services, only to be met with me hearing from them bitching about you. I will put my foot up your fucking muscly ass. I don't give a fuck. Chris says, I get 150 emails a day. So does EZ on his Q100 email. He doesn't check. Not anymore, man. That is a regular part of my day. Kenny says he can't figure out what Twitch is. I'm not calling till he does. Doesn't that drive you nuts when something is simple? Like, let's say they know how to use a smartphone. They know how to online bank. They know how to use an app. And then you tell them, well, anyway, this is what you need to do. And you like tell them something about Twitch. Oh man, I don't get tech. I don't get it. What do you mean? Yeah, I don't know how to do Twitch. Yeah. Well, first of all, shut up. Second of all, let me just explain it. Do you know how to download an app? Yeah. Okay, that's it. There's nothing more to it than that. Then you just search my name. And there I am. God, I hate that. When people like wall themselves off from like the simplest shit. More trouble. Stevie says, yeah, he took over 2 weeks to get back to me. And that was only after I emailed a second time saying, I assume you don't want my business. Oh, my God. Hang on. One is embarrassing enough. Let me screenshot this. Save as. Okay. Yeah, I don't care for that. I don't want to be on here fucking busting my ass trying to sell you the world, or sell the world to you. Hang on. Complaints. Yeah, that is not acceptable. If you can't respond on time, get someone to do it for you. Kenny says, soon to be a former sponsor. It sounds like, no, not at all. If you get 150 emails a day, they should all be making you money. These ones are. Now quit it. If I tell you about a sponsor and then you call and they don't call you back, or they don't get a hold of you in a timely fashion, make sure you let me know. Because I will go up their ass with a wire brush. Anyway, where was I? The Mario Flores Lakeshore team of Van Dyke Mortgage. 231-332-6505. Hey, I'm a fan of the Eric Zane Show podcast, and I need a mortgage. He's been talking about you for 6 years. 231-332-6505. Werner Roofing. WERNER. WernerRoofing.com. The latest. There was just some cat from Spring Lake who reached out to Werner Roofing. I got to share this with you. I love this.
Hey, Chris. My name's Adam Ziebel. I live at 1939 Judson.
Hold on.
You guys installed some hip vents on my house last year. There's a couple shingles that are loose and hanging on some of those hip vents in the back, hoping someone could come out and take a look. My phone number is 989.
Okay, I don't want to dox him.
6080. Also, I listen to Eric Zane. I listen to his podcast. I hear you guys are sponsors on it now. I think that's great. So I just want to give him a shout out for that. All right, bud. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you to you. I already forgot your name. Sorry for giving you a half dox. A dox half dox. That's like a big problem these days. If you give out someone's personal information in a setting like this, you like go to jail or some shit. That's like the worst thing you can do. The two worst things you can do to somebody is call them the N-word or dox them. You definitely don't want to be in the doxing world. I was late to the party on that because I give people up all the time. And then someone said, hey, yeah, you can't. I go, why? Why not? Who gives a shit? Well, you can't do it because it's like against the rules. And I'm like, well, why? Why is it? I mean, we live in a day and an age now. You put anybody's name in there, you can get their address. So the internet doxes, you just got to look for it. Just because I'm saying it doesn't mean it's any more or less prevalent. Everybody knows where I live. You know? That's what kind of got that was the beginning of the end of the Zaniacs. And thank God, too. I'm glad they did it so that eventually I could tell them to fuck off. Yeah, right. Anyway, Werner Roofing, WERNER, WernerRoofing.com. Go to their website and fill out this form. And, you will get that free estimate, of course. And, you know, when we got the roof put on our house here from Werner Roofing, I could have gone with two other companies that were also very good. But there was a couple things in particular that made them stand out. And first and foremost was the financing. You're looking at a pretty big ticket item, north of 25 GER. I don't want to drop all that change down at once. I want to break up the cost. You go, well, just finance it for the maximum. Really? Yeah. So I did that. It's $300 and some bucks a month, and I can pay it off whenever I want. So that's an easy way of doing this. The crew comes to your house. They rip off the old one. By 10 a.m., they're putting the shingles on. By the end of the day, they're done. Cole says, I don't know where you live. Type your address in the chat so I'm not left out. I am going to take a break and come back with more podcasting because that's what I do. Stand by. Some of you may have seen the story about the football player that shit his pants. I talked about it on this show. His name's James Houston. No one in the world really knew who he was. Hold on a second. Can I call you and put you on the podcast? Question mark. Something silly has happened. He was wearing the white pants for the Lions when he shit, and clearly it was a big fucking deuce. And we shared the pictures of it, went around the world 5 times. He then posted, yeah, calm down, everybody. I just sat on some Gatorade. Which led to, is it chocolate Gatorade? What do you mean it's Gatorade? Well, Amon-Ra St. Brown of the Lions was doing a podcast with his brother, whose name is Equanimous, also an NFL player. And this exact thing was discussed. This gets out of hand. This is fantastic. Amon-Ra is the one not wearing the hat.
I have one last question. What's up with your teammate shitting his pants mid-game?
Bro, I don't have anything to say about that. That's crazy.
I've never seen that, bro. I bet you wish y'all wore fucking blue or some shit, or like a black team, or play for the Browns. Like, god damn,
bro. I don't know.
Oh, straight white Sunday night. Everyone's seen it. But
James, you're hearing this, bro. I love you, but
the craziest thing is I didn't even notice it. My girlfriend saw it on fucking Twitter. Football's not even in her algorithm. It wasn't her shit or Instagram. She showed it to me. I was like, no way.
I'm changing. This nigga Demo comes up to me. He's like, "Say, bro, James is going viral." I said, "For what?" He shit his pants. I said, "No way, no fucking way." Bro. Then I asked James. He goes. James goes, me, I shit on him. I'm like, bro, this is fucking crazy. James, bro, I love you. Fuck. I just hate it had to be you. I hate it for you, but.
Oh, shit.
That shit is just too funny, man.
Oh, my God. When he's describing himself at his locker changing.
No way.
I'm changing. This nigga Demo comes up to me. He's like, "Say, bro, James is going viral." I said, "For what?" He shit his pants. I said, "No way, no fucking way." Bro. Then I asked James. He goes,
"Oh God, that is spectacular." Okay, now, if you're this guy, I mean, he might get, offended that they were laughing at his expense. Chris says the Kelseys also talked about this on their podcast, Similar Talk. I'm glad you bring that up because I got that one too. I think. At least I had it. Where the fuck is it? Shit, somebody sent it to me. There's Kenny's thing he sent me. That was nice. Thank you for that.
Every day.
No, that's not right either. Oh, shit. Who sent me that? It might have been Brian. I'll get it. Hang on. Fucking shit up here. Idiot. All right. This is from the Kelsey podcast. You know those guys are making like $100 million in this podcast now? When was the last time?
Poopgate.
When was the last time you heard about like radio stars getting paid money? Nobody gets paid in radio.
Poopgate. Lions linebacker James Houston went viral this week after allegedly his pants on the field.
This is why I hate white pants. I would like to say that I have not ever done this, but listen, sometimes, you're exerting a lot of effort on the field. And if you get caught in the wrong type of gut situation.
Nah, dude, what do you mean? If he said it right here.
All right. We're going to come back to that. Hold on. Hey.
What is up?
Sorry to bother you.
No, it's fine. I just went on lunch, so.
Okay, good. So I got word through the grapevine that Kelly Cheese came out of the closet about crispy R's on their show today.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, she said I'm well aware of my crispy R's. Like she actually said it by name.
Nice.
So
that's crazy.
That is going to be a portion of what we focus on today when we do Who Are These Free Beers?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
You gonna clip that?
No, I'll get it.
Okay.
I know you got your hands full with the who can read it sexier bit.
Yes, it's such a great bit. So good that it was unanimous that everybody hated it.
Yeah, and I've avoided it. So when you play it for me, it'll be the first time I hear it. I cannot wait.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's such a pile of shit.
Okay. Well, all right. I just wanted to give you that little tidbit, something to look forward to later on.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Good luck at work. Don't get hurt.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, see ya.
All right, see ya.
The Ben Glaze. Let's see here. Where was I? What happened to my video? Well, I had my video. I was talking about the Kelseys. Now it's gone. I don't have that opportunity now. Done. There we go. Okay, let's continue on with this.
Right here, hey, y'all, I sat on some Gatorade.
Come on, Travis. You and I both know he ain't sit on no Gatorade. Not in that exact specific spot. We all know what that is. And he has nothing to be ashamed of. I am here to have your back, James. I have done this. Dude, I did this before a game once. Like when you shart and you know that there's a possibility something just came up, but you're not certain.
You got white pants. You got to get off the field.
I turned to my buddy, my O-line friend, and I was like, hey, can you check me? Because I think I might have just shit myself, right? And he checks me. He says, you're good. I go out for warm-ups, do the whole warm-ups. Lane comes up to me after warm-ups. He's like, hey, you got all up and down your pants right now.
No.
So in between warm-ups and the start of the game,
that should seep through.
I keep my shoulder pads on, take off all of my all of my lower half.
All of it.
Get in the shower and showering.
Oh, that's funny as You felt that nasty. You had to
Dude,
do it out. Yeah.
it was disgusting. This is not the first time it's happened. I know many players that this happened to. It could potentially be Gatorade. I think it's probably highly likely it was a shart that went awry. That just tells me he's utilizing his core properly because he is engaging his core to exert proper energy Otherwise, that doesn't slip out like that. If you got a loose core, you don't have a situation like this happen. This tells me he's engaging the core properly. Otherwise, he would not have spillage out the back end.
Okay. I can tell you, I will never listen to that podcast or watch that podcast ever again. Those two suck. How boring was that? You took something as hysterical as James Houston shitting his pants, and you managed to make it boring as hell. The St. Brown brothers were hilarious. They didn't even say anything. They just sat and stared at each other and laughed. When he brings it up, I like how he ends with that, though. He brings it up, and then Amon Ra goes, bro. As soon as somebody goes, bro, like that, you know, I could never pull that off, saying, bro. I don't ever want to be a guy who tries to tap in to the way young people talk. Bro. It'd be so weird for me to do that, but I love it when other people do it. God damn. Now, so if you're James Houston, I don't know how sensitive he is to it, but if I were to go, I would go to the guy who plays the music at Ford Field and say, look, you may have seen about me shitting my pants. I am going to embrace this. So if I get a sack, I want you to play any song that can be hilarious. Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison. Crystal Gale, Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue. Or anything brown. I don't know how many songs have brown in it. Or any songs that could be pretty much indicative of shitting your pants. I don't know if there's been a ton of people that have written songs about shit in your pants. Kenny says Guns N' Roses, Mr. Brownstone. Now we're talking. That works better because Brown Eyed Girl and Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue doesn't really fit. And I don't think GNR does either, but it fits a hell of a lot better than those two. Just, you're down with Mr. Brownstone. And that could be like his nickname. You know? And if you get sacked by Mr. Brownstone, you could sell a whole bunch of merch with like shit emojis. You could really, I mean, a lot of these NFL players, their careers are short. You're looking at a window of just a couple of years to make any real cheddar. But if you can embrace this shit moment, Kenny says, and if he gets traded to the Browns, it'd be perfect. Yes. The Ben Glaze is here after talking with us on the show about crispy R's. He says Kid Rock talks about shitting his pants in his song 50. There's a lot of things that you can do to have fun with the fact that you shit your pants. Now, not everybody can embrace the shitting the pants lifestyle. If I shit myself, I got to be near a microphone. I mean, the first thing I'm going to do is think about when I'm talking about it, because some of the greatest moments on my show that have resulted in a windfall of cash and an audience and hilarity involves feces. If there's a story that shit is involved, you know I'm going to talk about it. How many times have we had shit-related stories on this show that have been exponentially better than any other story? Like if I was looking at my roster of things that I'm going to talk about on the show, and a lot of them were like even supernatural or fantastical, and like, okay, at some point today, these are the things I can talk about. I walked on water. I learned to fly. If I touch things, they turn into gold. My dick's 30 inches long suddenly. I can have a normal orgasm. And I shit my pants. The number one thing I'm talking about is shitting my pants. Hey, I got all these other things coming up, but first and foremost, the most important story is that I shit my pants. Like just last week when I shit my underwear, which was the first time I've ever done that. First thing in the morning, get up, shit. There's not enough fabric to hold the shit in. It came out, and I could hear it like splash onto the ground. And it was hot running down my leg, all the way to the bottom of my fucking foot. That happened. First story you talk about. Big news, I could say. Like if they're on the day that my sweet beloved father eventually passes away, and if I also shit my pants, the story about my dad is number 2. I have to go with shit my pants first. I will never not talk about shitting my pants. Ben says, I've thrown away so many pair of underwear. Yeah, I don't even do that. I just take them off and then run them under the hot water and then get the solids to go down the drain, and they get stuck at the drain, and you have to mash them through the openings, and then just rinse it off, little spray and wash it. Good to go. You don't have to throw it out. And then remember to wash your hands. Ben, didn't you code your brown that one show you had all the margaritas? Yes. Chris in Buffalo says that he has IBS and I don't shit my pants that much. It's horrible. All right, so that's James Houston. I want the announcer, when James Houston gets a sack, like on the radio, to say, there he is, James Houston, Code Brown. Or Team Brown. I'm being tipped off by our pal Kenny that he has another clip that he'd like me to play. When you listen on the Twitch app, I think you hit the little clacker, action. You hit that thing, and you can edit moments, and they show up as a clip. He just informed me he has another one. Thank you, Kenny. Let's check it out. There's a lot of things that you could do to have fun with the fact that you shit your pants. Now, not everybody can embrace the shitting the pants lifestyle. Not everybody can embrace the shitting the pants lifestyle. Thank you, Kenny. Nice job. So dumb. Mason Blue says, when you push the turd through the bottom of the drain, it's called waffle stomping. Okay, if you insist. Hey, it's your old pal EZ for my latest and greatest sponsor, Uncommon Goods. Wouldn't it be exceptional if you got a gift for that special someone, and when they opened it and took a look at it, they didn't immediately start to forget about it? It's time to up your game and get a fantastic, thoughtful gift with Uncommon Goods. Uncommon Goods, where fantastic artisan-type creators make amazing gifts for you to check out. And it's all in one place, uncommongoods.com. The choices are endless. Go to uncommongoods.com and see what they have to offer. You could get lost on their website just looking at the fantastic gifts, and you'll have to start writing it down. You're like, oh, this person would love this so much. Oh, my gosh. All of your shopping will get done just like that. You're welcome. You'll get lost in a rabbit hole of awesomeness at uncommongoods.com. And when you shop at Uncommon Goods, you're supporting artists and small independent businesses. Many of their handcrafted products are made in small batches. So shop now before they sell out for the holiday season. This is what I want you to do. I want you to go to uncommongoods.com. And if you use my special code, you will get 15% off of your next gift that you purchase. uncommongoods.com/Zane for 15% off. uncommongoods.com/Zane. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommon Goods. We're all out of the ordinary. This moment happened in the Detroit Pistons game. I don't know this guy's name. I mean, I did, but I've since forgotten it. It doesn't matter. In this clip, the guy for the Pistons, he's wearing the white jersey. These two guys are going to surround him. This guy is going to like do a head fake forward and backward. When he goes forward, he smashes one guy's face in. And when he goes backwards, he smashes the other guy's face in. Like bonk, bonk.
Anthony Towns banging away, and now contact, and that's an offensive foul.
Look at bonk, bonk.
He played first and then Embiid.
He did a double headbutt.
Yeah, they're going to take a look at this. Yeah.
Oh my
Anthony
God.
Towns
Wow.
Anthony Towns banging away, and now contact, and that's an offensive foul.
He's like, what? Huh? He's got two guys that are knocked unconscious. He's like, what are you talking about? Whammo,
He
whammo.
played first and then Embiid.
Yeah, they're going to take a look at this. Yeah. Anthony Towns.
That's awesome. That's probably the only basketball clip I will watch this year concerning the Pistons. Tophus says, not sure that was completely intentional. Oh, who knows? Go Blue 0052 Jason says, referring to James Houston, Houston's hit 3 sacks. It's a brownout. All right. There's another clip going on around that I wanted to see. I don't know if I have it in front of me. Sometimes Chris sends me these, and then I don't do the best job of. No, it's not here. Sorry. This is a clip I wanted to share. Iron Mike Tyson is is getting ready to fight Jake. What's his name? Jake Paul. I don't know if anybody was expecting this. He's finishing up his training. This person wrote, Mike Tyson's reason for fighting Jake Paul left me speechless.
Outside of the fans watching and all the eyes on you, I'm sure the most important ones are your family. Your kids are out here. Everyone's coming in to see you on Friday. What does it mean to have family with you?
Well, it's the family's everything. But my kids, to my children, I'm nobody. But that night they're gonna find out their father's very special.
This is sad. He thinks that his kids think he's a nobody. And he thinks that he has to fight to make himself special.
To my children, I'm nobody. But that night they're gonna find out their father's very special.
It's so sad to me. I wanna hug Mike Tyson. That's horrible. you know? And if you're the kids, I mean, I don't know how old the kids are, but can't you just say, hey, let's look at YouTube and look what I've done to people? I was the greatest heavyweight that's ever existed. And I don't give a shit what anybody says. Mike Tyson is the greatest heavyweight fighter of all time. He beat the shit out of Muhammad Ali in his prime. Without a doubt. I'm going to watch as much of that as I can. I've got a hockey game Friday. And then after the hockey game, I'll be watching that. Because typically, don't those fights start late? Man. Tommy Fury already beat Jake Paul. If you say so. Kabubi says, Rich says, Tyson as a fighter was amazing, but a piece of shit as a person. Well, I don't know. All I know about Mike Tyson, I mean, all I really need to know is that he raped that hot chick. All right? So, I mean, that definitely puts you in the category of piece of shit. But he did serve the time. Can you do that? Can you rape someone and then like come back from that? I don't think he's ever admitted it. I think that Mike has always kind of said that that is not what happened. He has always maintained that he did not rape Robin Givens. But if he said, ladies and gentlemen, I absolutely raped that woman. And now here I am after how many years in prison. And I throw myself on the mercy of the public opinion court. What do? You know? I know that he has, I do believe that he raped that woman. But for some reason, I'm sympathetic to him. And I don't know, maybe that has to do with the amount of time that has passed. You know how, like, time heals all wounds? I know that Mike remarried this woman who she's kind of like takes care of him because he's kind of a basket case. She's like really tough and mentally superior to him. And she like keeps him centered and focused. Tophus echoes what I'm saying. He has this thing about him that makes you feel bad about him. Kenny says, time does not heal all wounds. That is a myth. Well, I guess what I meant about that is, like in this particular case, I mean, I still like him, despite the fact that he's a rapist. You know? And I don't know if that says something about me, but I think Tyson has a likable quality about him. He also has a desperately horrible side to him that I would not want to cross. Chris suggests this. I think he has tried very hard to become a better person. Tophus adds, Mike is a victim as well as an offender. There's a reason he got to the point where he raped a woman, and there is no excusing it. But Tyson's life is out there for everyone to see, and it's really tragic. Cole writes, convicted rapist, I still like him better than both Paul brothers. When Tyson was a kid, he happened to he caught the eye of that old trainer, Cus D'Amato, who taught him how to fight. And he also brought him into his home, and he raised him. Became the youngest heavyweight champ ever, and then Cus D'Amato died. And once he died, a lot of people say, Chris says he says Cuff died that he became kind of like an uncaged beast without cuff in his life. And then everything fucking fell apart. Who knows? No, I like Mike. I hope he does well. I hope he actually seriously injures Jake Paul. I hope there's actual serious injury. That guy's a fucking asshole. Rich adds, you like him until he rapes your daughter. Fuck him. Hope he dies in the ring. And there's strong feelings, no doubt. Rich, definitely not Team Iron Mike. All right. Scott is back. He's going to destroy Jake Paul. Scott here is Scott P. donated a kidney to a sweet lady not long ago. And he reached out to me during all of that. And I'm like, yes, I'm so excited for you. And in a cosmic way, he found out about the woman who he ended up donating it to was a stranger. He knows her now. And at about the same time, I was going through my deal. And then he picked up the ball and ran with it. Just want to point that out. You're an absolute legend. And then I got fired by Gift of Life. That was one of the most fucked up firings of my life. The folks at Gift of Life, the organ donation squad in Michigan, it's a national entity, but they're run on a state level. They hear about my story about giving away a kidney. They go, hey, we want you to be the media ambassador for organ donation. Tophus is like, really? Oh, yeah, I'm going to tell you this story, Tophus. This is a great story. I go, okay, what do I do? Well, though we are focusing on people donating their organs in the event of them passing, since you're known in the community and you you were a living donor, it would still make sense that you could do this. So I go, well, what's my role? And they actually made me I would have done it for free. That's what I was thinking it was. But it turned out it was actually a paid thing. They go, we will promote ourselves on your podcast. And you have to interview organ donors. You have to talk about organ donation and, all stuff that I do anyway. I go, absolutely. So then I'm on here encouraging people to fill out their donor card and in the event that something happens to them. That was it. And for years, it's fantastic. We have this event once a year at the John Ball Zoo that Scott here was at, and which the zoo is closed down, and it's open only for people who've donated or have received and or family members of those who have passed and those who have received. I guess in this case, the people who donated would not be with us because they passed away. So they give away kidneys, liver, shit like that. So I'm like the MC for this event. It's total Eric Zaitunian event. It's not Eric Zane, which is cool. And I like it. I like hosting. I like MCing. It's what I do. So this was a fantastic arrangement. It made sense. Then there was a news story about some fucking idiot family around here who they were running Gift of Life through the ringer because they had a family member who was sick and she was going to die. And so Gift of Life was carrying out her wishes. And they're going to get the organs upon death. Well, this fucking family goes, no, you're not. And they're like, well, wait a minute. What are you talking about? Yeah, she told us she doesn't want to do that. And she didn't. These idiots just made this shit up because they're stupid. So Gift of Life says, well, we're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place because this is the wishes of the deceased. Well, we just told you it wasn't. Well, unfortunately, you just telling us it doesn't really outweigh what she wrote down and signed. These are my wishes. I want my organs donated. So this family makes this huge deal about it and makes it about race. Oh, it's white people trying to kill us. Oh, I got to give them life as a murderer. So I go on here and say, fuck you to those people. And that wasn't the big deal about it. The problem was I posted on social media, wacko family runs gift of life through the mud or something like that. I'm defending gift of life. I get a phone call from Gift of Life. Hey, can you take that down? I go, what's going on? Yeah, we just don't want to address it. We just want this to go away. I go, yeah, I'll do that. I take it down. I get another phone call. Yeah, can you scrub it from the actual show? Like you're on the show talking about it, telling the story. Can you eliminate it? I go, yeah, I can. It's not, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I will. I delete. That's it. 2 weeks goes by. I get a phone call from Gift of Life again. Hello, Eric. Hey, Eric. It's Gift of Life. How are you? Fine. We just want to let you know that we don't want to be involved with you anymore because of your hatred. What are you talking about? So I thought maybe I told somebody to go fuck themselves on the show and they didn't like it or whatever. I go, okay, what did I do? Well, no, it's about that post you made about those people. I go, well, what are you talking about? Yeah, it's a bad look. It's hateful. I go, I'm defending you. They hate you. I'm the one saying Gift of Life is awesome. What the fuck is wrong? What do you mean I hate? They hate you. And I'm telling the world that you're awesome. How can you? I didn't do shit. Are you crazy? I go, this is bullshit, okay? This is total bullshit. I mean, I don't even give a fuck about it, but, I do, but I don't. It's not that big of a deal to me. It's just bullshit. Well, we're sorry. I go, all right, fine. Fuck you. Hung up. So then I'm like, don't donate your organs. I'm kidding. I still want you to donate your organs. At the end of the day, it's still a great organization, but fuck, what a bunch of assholes. Jesus. Chris says, pants, going to bat for a sponsor. Safe to say you have the most odd firings. Cole writes, updated post, wacko family was right. Fuck Gift of Life. Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me. This is why when iHeart says to me, hey, EZ, you've been with us for years, and you're not even on our website. We want your picture and your podcast link. I said, don't. What are you talking about? You want me fucking fired? What do you mean? I go, you don't want to tell people that I'm doing this. Okay? You don't want it out there that I'm here telling people to fuck off. People can't handle that shit anymore. That's, okay, if there was some fucking chance that Joe Rogan heard me and said, this guy's funny, I want him on my show, and then I go on to Joe Rogan's, and all of a sudden I've got millions of people that follow me, it's a pipe dream, by the way, I'm going to lose all this other shit. Q100, gone. Big 101.3, gone. Hockey team, gone. Basketball team, gone. Sponsors, gone. It's all gone. Right now is the ideal setup. It will cause me so much trouble if that happens. You don't want people who don't know about me finding out about me. It's a secret. Shh. The show's getting no bigger, ever. Keep your fingers crossed that it stays that way. Kenny says, give the gift of life, but also fuck gift of life. Scott says, good enough for your organ, but can't express your opinion. Bullshit. It's true. Starman 314 says, first rule of the EZ show is there is no EZ show. Shh. Keep it a secret. We don't want anybody fucking it up. Tim Stevens is my, with his company, Forge 3D, is my latest sponsor. The practical applications of 3D printing are growing. Forge 3D on Facebook, or you can reach out to Tim yourself and call him if you need something 3D printed. Typically, you have something that's important to maybe what you do or something fun that you have, and you need it replaced. But there's no way to do it. Have it 3D printed. Tim's phone number is 616-667-7937. Cue the ghosts. Cue the jokes about ghost guns. Is what I tried to say there, but I fucked it up. According to Tim, there is a company in Kentucky that build nitrogen oxide analyzers for their dive team. I'm not sure what a nitrogen oxide analyzer does. I'm guessing it measures how much their body is consuming when they're diving. They needed external pieces printed for those devices. Very exact thing. Tim printed all of those pieces. Took him 2 days, and then they were in that company's possession shortly thereafter. That is awesome. There's also a number of other things, practical applications from Forge 3D. One of those things is merchandising. If you have a business and you want trinkets or something made, keychains or whatever your little brain, your sweet, big, beautiful brain, rather, can come up with, run it by Tim at Forge 3D, and perhaps they can come up with something for you. Very affordable, too, to get your projects completed. Forge 3D online at Forge 3D on Facebook. I'm going to try for the first time ever to get Tim on here. Oops. He, by the way, has a day job that he has to do. So I'm probably going to be interrupting him at the day job. So, why the fuck is it FaceTiming you? All right, I'll FaceTime you. I'll play your silly games. See if we can get his ass on here. Tim, if you're watching, incoming. You and Rogan have a mutual friend, Anthony Cumia. He can introduce the two of you. I don't dare ask for something like that. I always want people to find out about me naturally, on their own. That's the best way to do it. All right, Tim. I got to get you on, by the way. Fake free beer on the chat. I owe you an interview. I want you to tell the world what you do in more of a way that I can. Forge 3D on Facebook. That's where you go. Part of the great family of sponsors on the Eric Zane Show podcast. Also today, hello to Kuiper Tree Care. My God, the services that they do at Kuiper Tree Care: tree removal, tree pruning, land clearing, storm cleanup, stump grinding, tree risk assessment. 3 certified arborists that know what they're talking about. They were at my house. They did some tree removal. They did some tree pruning. They did some stump grinding. I love Kuiper Tree Care. If you are in West Michigan, that's who you call on. Kuiper, KuiperTreeCare.com, or call or text 616-828-8225. 616-828-8225 for Kuiper Tree Care. Just like they say on their website, with over 12 years of experience in the tree industry and a certified arborist on staff, that's actually out of date, should be 3, we provide high-quality tree care for all situations. In need of land clearing, hazardous tree removal, pruning, or any other tree care, look no further. That's who you call. And finally today, by the way, Chris writes, hey, EZ, my Uber driver at the airport yesterday said he worked with you at Affordable Limo. His name was Josh, spoke highly of you. He must not know you very well. I love Josh. The thing about Affordable Limousine, I never really said I'm not working there anymore. Nor did they say, are you done, EZ? Or, you're done, EZ. There was a few times they reached out to me for jobs, and I said I couldn't do them. And then I think I got put on an inactive list or something like that. One of those things. That's okay. I've always got something going on. You know me. A&E, heating and cooling. God forbid you lose your furnace. Okay? But there is hope. You can reach out to Joe Martinez. He can get you situated quite quickly with his expertise and get you a new furnace. If yours is fine, not in need of any massive repairs, you just need it tuned up, you can get that for free. A tune-up with diagnostic test normally is $145. However, it's free through A&E Heating and Cooling. 616-516, very easy to remember, 616-516-8579. We are going on 6 years of podcasting. And a lot of these sponsors have been with me for all 6 of the years. I am very, very thankful for all of them. I appreciate you very much. Please call on them when you need them. The asshole of the day today. Yesterday it was Nazis. Or I shouldn't say yesterday. I should say Tuesday it was Nazis. What have we talked about today? We talked about James Houston shitting his pants. The St. Brown brothers featuring James Houston talk. The Kelsey brothers kind of suck. And outside of that, I couldn't tell you what else I talked about on this show. Nominations rolling in. Free Beer gets one. Jake Paul, just because. The Kelsey brothers. I think retelling this story about Gift of Life allows them to be asshole of the day again. Congrats, Gift of Life. I'm now pissed off all over again. Rich votes Mike Tyson. I cannot give it to Mike Tyson. I support that rapist. Too much time has passed. Like OJ, I don't have any problem that he killed those people anymore. That's all good. Michael Vick, I'm okay with it. Vic, I don't care that you murdered dogs. OJ, I don't care that you murdered those people. Mike Tyson, I don't care about your love of rape. Those are winners in my eyes. Those are good people that we need to worship. That might be another reason why I'm not part of Gift of Life, because I say things like that. Bill Cosby, love him. All right. Thank you, folks. I appreciate you so much. I'll talk to you down the road.